everybody is struggling in their lives, but struggle will be in a right directions. It is not clear. So how that is will be clear? It would be clear. It is unknowns for every person. So first of all we have to know that how does we clear it in our lives. So process of the clearance of any things depend upon mathematics. So mathematics calculations is necessary. Here's the class 10th mathematics associated with a pair of linear equations in two variables given. So we'll solve some questions related to its pair of linear equations in two variables. So here is the questions. Okay, question is given here. So graphically that so graphically that system of here system of equations systems of equations x plus 2y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 6y is equal to 15. System of equations is given here. So has indefinitely many solutions. Has indefinitely many solutions. This is the questions. Okay, so these questions I have written here. So systems have many solutions. First let's we start it. So how we will solve theirs. So given pair of equations, solutions we write here solution. So given pair of linear equations. Okay, equations. First is here x plus 2y is equal to 5. Second is here 3x plus 6y is equal to 15. Both equations is given here. Got it? So both equations we will write here. Find the value of the y. So 2y is equal to 5 minus x. Okay. So y is equal to 5 minus x. So y is equal to 5 minus x by 2. Got it? Second equation is given here. We will take the second equations here. 3x plus 6y, sorry, 6y is equal to 15. Then again so we will solve here. So y is equal to, we will write here 6y plus 15. So y is equal to 15 minus 3x by 15 minus 3x by 6. Okay, both equations y value we have find here. Now by transposing it, now what will we do in next steps? In next steps we will take first equations and their points. So let's find at least 2 points of each equations. Okay, we will find at least 2 points of each equations. First equation is given here x plus 2y is equal to 5. So let's find out. Draw the box, rectangular box, and make a column and rows. Here 2 columns and a row is given here. So x in one box and the second y. If x value or y value is given here 5 minus x by 2, sorry, 5 minus x by 2. What is here? 5 minus x by 2. Suppose that we are taking the value of x, any value of x, suppose that 5, then it becomes 5 minus 5 is equal to 0 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, So first value, suppose that we are taking the x value of 3. So substitute this value in a y is equal to 5 minus x by 2. So we will get here 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Got it? So make a point. Point will be a 5 and a 0, and the second point will be b 3 and a 1. Got it? Second equations we will take here. Second equations is here. Second equations right here from 6y, sorry, 6y, no, here is equation 3x plus 6y is equal to 15. Now again further, just like our first equations, we will make a rectangular box in which try to make column and row x. Okay, he is here, and y is equal to value I have written here 15 minus 3x by 6. Okay, 3x by 6. Suppose that we will again take the assume value of x here. So assume value of x here, suppose we have taken here 1, and second, so then if we take any assume value of 1, then it became 315 minus 3 is equal to 12, 6 2 is 12. Got it? Assume value of minus 1, if you have taken here of value, assume value of x, so we will substitute this minus 1, this became 15 minus 6 plus 6 is equal to 18, 18 6 3 is 18, so it becomes 3. Got it? So we have got the points here, points. Okay, so points here we have got a, b and c, third points 1 and 2, and d here is 4 points, that is called minus 1 and 3. Okay, now we have solved here the questions. Now further we will try to draw here points, so that we can get its main joining points, graph paper and join the graphs on the same point. These points draw here graph. Suppose that we are going to draw here a graphs. So here is the graphs. I hope that you will understood these graphs here clearly. Okay, so here is the place. So this is and this is the x-axis and x dash, y-axis and the y dash. What is x-axis, x dash, y-axis, y dash? So here is 0. Starting from 1 2 3 4 5 6, maximum 3, 1 2 3, take 3 only. Okay, 1 2 and 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4, 1 2 3 and 4. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. So here is the it's minus and this will be a plus, always be plus. Here will always be a plus. Okay, here is minus. So now here points, indicate the points on a graph papers. So a is equal to 5 and 0. 5 is here, maximum 5 value. So take a 5 value. Here is 5 and y is 0. So 5 value here and y is always be 0. So it became 5 and 0. 5 and 0. First value we have got here. Second value here is 3 and 1. B, it is value a. B and 1. 3 and 1. X is 3 here and y is plus 1. So it becomes like this. Okay. B value 3 and 1. Draw the line just like that and it cross here. Okay. Second, we will with the help of the second equations points c, we will take here second equations point c. C is equal to 1 and 2. X value is 1 and y value is plus 2. So here is the plus 2 and this becomes 1. So this becomes 1 and 2. Okay, this becomes c value and d value is minus 1 and 3. So minus 1, so go to the y value minus 1 and sorry, x value is minus 1 and d value is 3. Sorry, y value is 3. So 3 plus So it becomes like this. Okay, and draw a line that intersect here at a point E. Okay, the value of point E always intersect at point E, and this value will be at that on which not intersect, but also it's became 3. So 3 points, and sorry, yes, and this will always be going on this line. Okay, this line 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 becomes this line, and that will make coincident. Okay, it's became coincident. So in a point, coincident points, we will find that a b c d is here, that became coincident, and the third point is -1, and here is 3, we have got here d, that coincidence. So these equations are found in a coincidental forms. So we can say that it's have according to it have indefinitely many solutions, because it has it is coincident. So we can write here it is coincident. So it have infinitely many solutions. Okay, these are the answer of many solutions, and we have find here. Suppose that we are taking the another example, another types of example here, we will take and try to solve the equations here. Okay, so first of all, we will make here uh, first write here a question here. Suppose that's questions here, we will take the questions from a pair of linear equations in two variables. We will write here first from, okay, sorry, from a pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, from the pair of linear equations in two variables. Question is, I am writing here questions that's in two variables using the following information and solved using the following information and solve it graphically. 5 years ago, the age of Sagar was twice as old, okay, as Tiru, as Tiru, okay, as old as Tiru. Got it? 10 years later, the age of Sagar's age, 10 years later, the Sagar's age will be 10 years more than the age of Tiru's age. Tiru's age. Find their present is, this is the questions. Okay, questions I have written here so that you can understood the questions clearly. Okay, so I have written the questions like this. Got it? Now we will try to solve solution of questions. So according to the questions, let's Sagar present is, let's Sagar and Tiru present is equal to x and y. Okay, 10 years, sorry, 5 years later, sorry, 5 years ago, age of Sagar and Tiru will be, okay, ago, here is x minus 5 and y minus 5. Got it? So according to questions, according to questions we will write here. According to questions, what we will do is, it becomes Sagar's age and Ritu's age will always be, telling here the question is saying that always be twice of the Ritu. So x minus 5 is equal to 10 bracket y minus 5. So if we solve here, we will get here x minus 5 is equal to 2y minus 10. Again solve with this question. X minus 2y is equal to, here is minus 10 plus 5 is equal to minus 5. So here equations we will have got here. The equations will be x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. First equations we have got here. Say x minus 2y is equal to, x minus y is equal to 10. So here see, we have got the equations first. Got it? So conditions is here, and according to the x minus 5, so 2 minus 10, so 5, so x minus 5 will always be equal x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0, x minus 2y. Okay, or we can write here x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Got it? First equations. And the second equations, 10 years conditions is, second conditions is telling you that 10 years sorry, 2 years, and Sagar's will be 10 years. Then it's twice ago, so 5 years ago, and so 10 years more than as Tiru years later. So 10 years later, here is 10 years later, 10 years later, 10 years later, age of Sagar and Tiru will be x plus 10 and y plus 10. Okay, according to questions it becomes, so questions we will write here. So we have written here, so x plus 10 is equal to y plus 10, x plus 10 is equal to y plus 10 and 10 more, then becomes 8 years 10. In these equations we will add years 10 tens, we will get it's a clearly. So these equations will be x plus 10 and the 10 cancel out, becomes x minus y minus 10. X minus y minus 10 is equal to 0. Second equations. Okay, so both equations we have find here. Now both equations, according to the both equations, we have the x minus y minus 10 is equal to 0. So find at list 2 point of each equations. Okay, so first equations here y is equal to, and the second equations we will take here value of y is equal to. So here we will take the first equations value of y, and the second equations y x minus 5 by 2 x minus plus 5 by 2, and the second y we will calculate in these equations. We will take here, so y is equal to x minus 10, x minus 10. So draw the graphs, because both equations is here. First equations, according to first equations, take the rectangle path, sorry, box, in which at least 2 point x and y right here, and y value will always be x plus 5 by 2. And the second box we will also draw here for second equations, and write x and y is equal to x minus 10. Got it? Suppose that both value, first box we will take here, so x value is 5, then and again take the minus 5s. So if we write the 5s, 5 5 10, and divided by 5 became 10, and a 5 minus plus 0, then divided by 2 is equal to 0. So 5 and 10 value we have got here 0 and 5s, and suppose that second equation we have take the x value of 5s, then it becomes x minus 5 is equal to minus 5s, and if you suppose that 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Two equations, and their points we will write here, point of both equations. So a will be 5 and 5s, b will be minus 5 and 0. Here second point will be, c will be 5 and minus 5s, and d will be 10 and 0. Got it? So we have found here the equations. Now we will try to draw a graphs. Okay, so it's on a graphs. We will try and show it on a graphs. So in a graphical representations form, first of all we will try to draw here graphs. First make the graphs 0 x dash y dash, and 0 is here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Got it? So these values is given here. So first let's have a value 5 and 5s. X is 5s and y is also 5s. This, and here we have find 5 and 5s. This is 5 and 5s. Second b is minus 5 and 0. Minus 5 becomes x, so here is minus 5. So minus 5 and 0. This becomes minus 5 and 0. C value is minus 5, and meet these in both lines. We will find here both lines from this. Okay. Second 5 minus 5, so x is 5 and y is minus 5. X is 5 and y is minus 5, so it goes here, and this one 5s and minus 5s, and this becomes c value, and d value is 10 minus 0. X is 10, okay, and y is 0, 10 and 0. So if we meet both points 10 and 0, we will find that it cuts at a point E, and this goes like this, and cut point this have no place, so no problems at all. So here is the, we have got points. If you calculate this, we will got a point that makes 25 and 16, sorry, 5 and 16, so it becomes 10, so it becomes 14, 8 and 7.5, 2 4 ja, 2 8 ja, and 12.12 13. So E value we have got it. That always be got at a points. So we can say that thus the Tiru's age is 15 years and 25 years. Okay, so that cuts at a points. We will make here the age. It becomes 5 3 15 and 16 years, 25 and 16. So Tiru's age will be Tiru age, and also first of Sagar age, Tiru's age. So Sagar is 25, Tiru's age is 16. What is years? So we have find out that present age of Tiruz is 15 and the Sagar is 25. Answer yes, we have got 25 and 16. So it's a years and a years. So this is the answer. Okay, so we have solved these equations by one systematically. I hope that you understood whatever I have given here according to the question modes and different solutions of the equations, as I have already shown here with systematic way, and so that you can understood all the points without any problems, getting problems. Okay, thank you very much for coming on the channel. So once again, don't share to anyone that is not eligible for it. They share this my channels and these things so that you cannot miss the video and subscribe it soon. Okay, bye bye.